What's up, everybody? Martin here from King of Games, and I'm working on my Malifaux again. So, yesterday night, I decided to pull off everyone from their bases, starting with Samuel. So, I re-glued him in and everything, um, so he's pretty firm in there, so I had to twist him off, and his feet just snapped off of the metal base. Um, Yep, this guy came out nice. I just cracked him and pulled him out really easily. However, two of the witches, I really couldn't get them out without breaking anything. Sam's base actually cracked when I tried to get him out. So I didn't want it to happen to these guys. It's barely noticeable, but if I pulled it any harder, it could have cracked in half. With Sonnia, I got her out just as easily as Sam. Just twist her off the feet, metal staying in there. This guy had to clip off the metal part with a pair of clippers just so I could put him on the base nice and easy. Because I am going to make wood planks that they're going to be standing on. And so I need something the size of the base. I had a couple extra coins and found out the nickel is about the same size. A little bit smaller, but turned out to be perfect for what I needed to do. Just put it on an index card, traced it, then cut it out. Cut them out. Make sure they fit, trim them a little bit. Then today, I went down to Home Depot, looked for styrene strips. Couldn't find any, so I picked up some free samples of wood tile floor. They're not really wood, I think they're plastic. So just, you can see how thin they are. This is the thickness that I want. Put it on a notebook, cut off a nice long strip with my X-Acto knife. Then cut them into little chunks, little planks. That's what I want. Line them up, glue them down, trim off the sides with a pair of nail clippers so it's nice and round, and then use Elmer's glue to glue them on. Glue this onto the base so it's nice and firm. For this guy, I couldn't get him off the base, so I'm not going to have him standing on planks. Just have him standing in sand and grass and have a couple of broken planks around him. I decided that'll probably look just as good. Good for some variety. So trim them. This is what it looks like from the upper hand view before it's glued. Apply the glue using a toothpick and Elmer's glue, and then I'll glue them in. Sprinkle some rocks. Sprinkle rocks. It's kind of blurry, sorry about that. And put in the sand. So there's rocks and then sand on top of that. And then when it dries, put patches of grass here and there. So right now it looks really nice, and this already looks like it's almost done because it's kind of wood looking like already. With Sonnia's base, I went ahead and primered it black. Yep. Added some sand, added some grass in the one corner that's missing some planks. For this guy, I've always noticed that he stands a little forward, more forward than I would like. It's uncomfortable how forward he's standing. So I decided to put some planks here. This is where his right foot's going to be, and this is where his left foot's going to be. So he's going to stand halfway onto the planks. So he's looking a little bit more straight, a little bit more up. Got to trim them, glue them onto the paper, glue the paper onto the base. And then just do that for the rest of them. Here's Sam's base. When they're all primered, I paint scab red onto the planks. I kind of dry brush it on. Then heavily dry brush on some vomit brown. Then wash lightly over with a Devlin mud. So here's Samuel and Sonnia after I cleaned them up, cleaned up the edges with Chaos Black, or my generic acrylic black. Glue them in. This is an overhead view. That's what it looks like. The witches. This guy, I decided not to put any planks on him. Just wanted some more variety. So yep. There are my Malifaux, and now they're completely done. Bases and everything. It's nice that you only have 5 models for Malifaux. It's only been, what, 3 weeks, and I'm done. And I spent about 2 days total working on these guys. And they're done. They look good. Their bases look good. I'm completely done. But they're nice and cheap. If I ever want to start a new gang, I can just pick one up and be done within a couple days. So hopefully I'll make some more Malifaux videos if I ever get more. But right now I still have to figure out how to play Malifaux. Got to get the rule book. Got to practice a little bit. Figure out how to play these guys. So yeah. Martin here from King of Games, signing out.